In this video, you are going to learn how to create a function and use the conditional statement to transform the data. This graphic here is about the proportion of Protestants in Switzerland. Well, see here that we have 88% of Protestants in this municipality. And here that is the red dots clusters, that is a historically Catholic neighborhood. 17% of the Protestants. 500 years ago, a region of Switzerland was divided by Catholics and the Protestants, like the Berlin Wall. The X is the border distance in kilometers and is centralized on 0. Above 0 is a historically Protestant neighborhood or city, and below 0 is a historically Catholic municipality. I want to recode this variable here, shares of Protestants. I want to assign all these blue dots to 1 and all these red dots to 0. That means I want to create a dummy variable. 1 is a Protestant and 0 if it's a Catholic. I want to get this graphic here. All 1s for Protestants and all 0s for Catholics. For this purpose, let's create a function that recodes the variable. The def or define is a keyword that indicates to Python that you are going to create a function. Then we give a name to the function, in this case dummy, but you could call any name you want. Var or variable is a parameter that you are going to use in the body of the function. You could use any name, but you have to be consistent. Then we have the conditional statement, if, else. If variable bigger or equal to 0, return 1, else return 0. A common mistake for beginners is not to respect the indentation, and then the computer returns a syntax error. The white space before if and else has to be the same, and the white space before the statement return has to be the same as well. Other mistake is to forget the column or the 2 dots. Now that we have a function, let's apply it to the data. Let's create a variable simulate share of Protestants. Let's transform the variable border distance in kilometer. Border distance has the x coordinates, and you want to generate the y's 1 and 0. To apply the function dummy to the variable border distance, we call the method apply, and we pass dom. Apply means apply the function to the variable. And what function? Dummy. See that the variable that we create, simulate share Protestant, we use as y coordinate, and then we get the graphic. If you want to access the code and the data for this video, you can visit my book Causal Inference with Python and go to chapter 4. Do Protestants prefer less leisure than Catholics? Then go to the rocket icon and click on, and then click in Colab to open the Jupyter notebook.